Hello, this is Kevin from Crypto MY. In today's episode, let's talk about cryptocurrencies price prediction today. Let's stay tuned. As we all know, Bitcoin has fallen all-time low yesterday. Looking at the 4-hourly chart, you can see that this is one of the candlestick that touches all the way down back to 29,000, and it pulls back all the way back up to this 34,000 area. So is this because of those people who are panic selling, or is this the best opportunity for people to buy? Looking at Bitcoin versus USDT chart, if we pull the Fibonacci retracement from here all the way here, you can see that the 0.618 line and also the 0.786 line falls around this area. And I remember in my previous video 2 days ago, I actually done a video about Bitcoin versus US dollar, whereby the market might floats around this area, and then the nearest support area should be around 0.786 area that I've drawn in my previous video. So that's what really happens. After that was, it breaks all the way down towards the 0.786 line. It breaks all the way down and it goes all the way down to this Fibonacci of 1 area. When it does, what really happens is it creates a panic and a FOMO and also a FUD to make the retailers quickly exit the market and all the investors to exit the market around this area. This is one of the reasons why the Bitcoins have fallen so badly. But nonetheless, you can see that you notice that this around this area have a very strong sufficient buyers to pull back the price all the way back up to this support and resistance area in this Fibonacci retracement. As we know also, Bitcoin versus US dollar has been plummeted all the way down because of the Chinese market, which is in China. China has started banning all the crypto miners and forced them to close down most of the miners operation. So when they close down all the miners operation, you notice that the price will plummet, not because of the hash rate reduce that causes the price to reduce, and it is because of when something happens like this, when the Chinese government force them to close down most of the miners operation. If I am the miner operation boss, I have started operating this for like maybe 1 month or 2 months. Okay, I buy all the equipment worth of 100,000, maybe 200,000, or maybe $1 million to start up this company. And then suddenly this Chinese government now wanted me to like close down the company. So thus I need to cover up all my expenses and all my costs as much as possible as I can. So what's the only thing that I can do is whatever Bitcoin or whatever coins that I have in mind, I only can sell all of it to cover up my expenses that I have lost. So definitely something that we can take note. Seems like it's doing a very huge recovery now. As I've stated in my AMA live session with TalkChain yesterday, I've actually shown a picture about the Wyckoff Strategy. Okay, this is Wyckoff Strategy. I actually found this in Google, and I applied this Bitcoin market using the 8 hours chart, and I apply this on the Wyckoff Strategy. So I actually does some sort of tweak by dragging here and there and aligning it as close as possible towards the Wyckoff Strategy. So as you can see here on this Photoshop, you can see that the Bitcoins yesterday falls around 32,000 and then it falls all the way down to 29,000. So it's quite similar to this strategy, and right now the Bitcoin, as you can see here, Bitcoin is now recovering at the 34,000, so it should be around this area. So let's say if Wyckoff Strategy really makes sense, definitely it's gonna be playing out, and it might just turn out to be a reversal of the starting of the bullish signal, bullish sign again. So something that we can monitor in these coming weeks or these coming months, because if let's say it really follows this Wyckoff analysis strategy, then most probably we are around this area. So right now it might just do a consolidation, slowly moving towards the nearest resistance level, and then if it, let's say if it break above, then you could have a sign of a very huge recovery all the way up to 50 over 1,000 area. Let's say if the Wyckoff strategy play off. So nothing to be worried of. I mean, most of the cryptocurrencies outside is now following the Bitcoin movement. Even ADA also is moving towards the downtrend. It even touched the $1 area and then it just recover all the way back up to this $1.26. Right now, you can see it has a very similar move to what Bitcoin is facing right now. ADA is now also inside this 0.618 line and also this 0.786 area. So this resistance area is one of the crucial points for most of the cryptocurrencies out there. If let's say if all these cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, managed to break above this 0.618 line, then most possibility we could see a very huge sign of recovery. Nonetheless, one thing that we need to take note this week is we want to see that Bitcoin shooting above this 35,000 area. And let's say if it does shoots above the 35,000 area, we could see a very strong possibility of uptrend towards the 38,000, maybe 39,000 or maybe 40 over 1,000. Don't be panicked. It's not yet a confirmation of a bear market or bull market. We cannot confirm and we wouldn't know whether is it a reversal of bull trend or not in future. So in addition, let's talk about the fundamental analysis. What is the good news lately that might help the Bitcoin to recover is there are two good news lately. First of all, is Justin Sun. Justin Sun is the founder of Tron. He actually tweeted it yesterday, stating that I am buying. So is him gonna buy? Most probably Bitcoin, because I believe that he holds a lot of Bitcoin also. By looking at the overall picture of Justin Sun, I believe that he's gonna top up more Bitcoin in future. I mean, right now, because due to the huge discount from the market, and even Katie Wood buys Bitcoin dip. So this is one of the good news also. While Bitcoin recent dip below 30,000 made even some of the most ardent bull panic. Katie Wood Investment Management bought the dip. So this is all the sharks they are doing right now. All the sharks are buying the dips, and most of the sharks wants you to get out the market so that they can buy at a cheaper price. So Justin Sun is one of the whales. Katie Wood is also one of the whales. So definitely those whales are most likely getting Bitcoin at the cheaper price right now. So definitely something that we should be cautious and something we should be monitoring. Don't FOMO or don't listen to all this. Don't believe on most of the FUD news lately that most of the crypto analysts saying that it might be a bear market. Like I said, nobody knows what's gonna happen. The only thing that we can hope for is if we look at the Wyckoff strategy, then most probably it will have a possibility of recovering towards the uptrend. A little advice based on my personal experience and my personal opinion. If you are a long-term holder, just hold and accumulate more. And I even told in my Telegram group and also my live channel yesterday, my live AMA session yesterday, stated that if you are a long-term holder, this is the best time for you to accumulate more, around 30,000 area. But if you are a short-term trader, maybe what you can look for is the nearest support area. If we look at the nearest support area in this Bitcoin chart, most probably you could see that the nearest support area should be falls around this area, which is right now the 0.618 line and also the 0.786 line falls around this 30,000. So 30,000 is your support area. Let's say if you really touch back down to the 30,000, maybe you can just exit with a 30% or maybe a 50% of your total asset. Or maybe if you have a better strategy, just go ahead and do some money management and also your risk management towards your own portfolio. So I think that's all for today's episode. If you like my episode today, remember to click like, share and subscribe. We're gonna see you guys soon, and goodbye.